Hi, Luke.
Ryan,
Tell him what we're doing.
we are replacing my
Shifter bushing, C39 528i. And we've gotten the DSSR off so far. It's not a DSSR, it's an SSR. No, it's the selecting rod. We're not doing a UUC, just bushing. So the selecting rod is out there. Here's a center brace that this car had. Now we're trying to remove the actual, what is that, shifter arm? The actual shifter out of the shifter carrier. If you can see, we're going to replace, well, I can't get my hand back in there and film, but there's this bushing, yeah I can, right, too far one way, over here. This bushing, it's all rusty. That's going to be new, and then there's two more bushings up here in front of the drive shaft on top of the transmission that will be new, and as well as the pivot point for the ball right there in the shifter carrier. And I'm not using the Canon today because my Mac no longer reads my SD card. So last night I got to spend over an hour connecting my camera via Wi-Fi to my phone, importing it that way, and then syncing it with iPhoto, and then getting it into Final Cut. So I got pretty well dicked. I'll have to go get a new SD card later. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. Little tour under the 528. It's very different than an M5. It's only got this one little exhaust pipe going back. Yeah, there's not as much crap up here in the way. But we're gonna make that shifter feel a lot better, I hope.
Look what this kid wrote.
Hi, Luke.
I'd drive it.
Luke,
Yeah,
what's up? How are your shifter bushings?
they're better.
Much better.
Thanks to Ryan and Cole.
He got a Penelope pizza.
Is it the Penelope pizza?
Penelope pizza. That's better.
So,
I like that.
goats are like mushrooms.
What?
Goats are like mushrooms.
No, they're not.
Google that. Alright, so it's that time of the night. We're editing. Sorry, today's vlog sucked. One, we're on the iPhone, so it's harder for me to do that. Two, battery died hours ago, and can't film with no battery. Three, we spent most of the day under the 528 today working on that. Went down to dinner, had dinner at Three Palms again. That was excellent. Went over to Brad's house for a while with the guys, did that. I got a call this afternoon from Akron, which I was not expecting. Look what's back. Is back. No more 3 Series GT. There's an E39 M5 back in the driveway. It is so low in comparison to the F34. It didn't get too dirty. It's kind of dusty and it's got some pollen on it from sitting around in the shop. So I'll give it some Z6 tomorrow. The part arrived this afternoon at like noon. So they worked all afternoon until 4. Called me at 4, they closed at 6. So I was able to get the 3 Series back, return that, and pick this up. So give it some window washing tomorrow, some Z6, probably some Z8 because I'll miss doing it. Clean the wheels up, call it a day. I'm going to mow tomorrow too, I think, unless it rains, in which case I'll just, perfect excuse, I'll work on the car all day. I replaced my fuel filler cap. This is the old one, it's missing its tether. The new one, I think it's locked right now. The new one, it's not locked right now. The new one has a tether. I bought one from ECS. It was the wrong part. It didn't fit. So I contacted ECS. They sent me the right part and didn't ask for the old one back. So I gave it to Luke. It fits in the 528 beautifully. But I now have a little tether and I have this text on here. The other one didn't say that. So it comes off. It goes right there. It's got the tether so you can't pull it away. And you put it back on. And when you put it back on, it's perfectly aligned. It tells you which way to close. It clicks. Beautiful. I love stuff like that. I love the details. And now that's one more detail that's nice on this car. So now I'm just rambling and talking crap. So I'm going to go inside. We're going to go up, get some showers done. And he's leaving tomorrow. He was originally going to leave today with the shifter carrier bushing project, longer than expected. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. He's leaving in like 6 hours. So we need to get up and shower and get to bed. But as I said, SD card, I got to go buy one of those. And there's our breakfast for morning. So, okay. Good night from me. We'll see if Luke has anything to say. Last words?
Good night.
Is it?
I'm tired.
You need something more profound than that.
Mm. D39 is M5 is the greatest car ever.
How many cars did you drive when you were here?
I've driven your car. I've driven Roz's 540. I did not drive Kennan's car.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing, Kenan?
What?
What are you doing, Kenan? Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Let the kid drive the damn car.
What else? What other cars did I drive?
I don't know. Feels like a lot. You've driven a lot of E39s. And
didn't
your
drive
favorite
Colts
is the 518D.
518D, yeah. That thing really
thing just
throws you back. It's a rocket.
pulls like a turtle. And with that,
Yeah, exactly.
we'll talk
like a
tomorrow.
turtle.
Good night.